Alright everyone, here we go. This is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. It's for the full moon in Aries, which rounds out the month of September and takes us into the first couple of weeks of October. What is this moon? What does this mean? I'm going to sum it up real simple. If you've been paying attention to my readings and what this Four of Wands has been representing a lot lately, which blew my mind that it came up in the pre-shuffle. I mean, literally, I sit here and I ask the universe, tell me about the surface energy here with the influence of the full moon on the soulmate cycle. And I get this pre-shuffle that you'll see in a moment. It's unreal. What is this full moon? It lights up. Lights up like lights in a stadium. Lighting up a football game. Your soul's true purpose. Your soul's path. And it's right there. We've been trying all month. The universe has been trying to redirect certain people, lots of people, get you to relook at things, re-examine things. It's unreal. And this is a powerful moon. It's the moon, it's the full, the next full moon will be an eclipse. Usually the one just before the eclipse is pretty powerful, and this is pretty powerful. So that said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Listen, I'll tell you, I'm pulling on the incoming energy, but I'll tell you guys, pay attention to the signs. The universe is going to be sending you signs and signals like crazy. Here it is. On the surface, the Four of Wands crossed by the Ace of Swords. The truth, right? The true path. The true path, the Four of Wands, leads to the Ten of Pentacles, the real deal. Okay? You're being shown the true path. That's what the runners are being shown too. There's a lot of truth coming through, and it's sharp. It's sharp, getting pointed in new directions. Underneath that is judgment. Okay? It's decision time kind of energy here with this. But there's a lot of divine guidance happening toward this soul's true path. This moon lights it up. You can't miss it. A lot of people will because they got their faces in the damn smartphones too much. But you can't miss it. It's very divinely guided. Bookending the Four of Wands is the Empress. So in the runner's case, it's pointing them toward you or your connection or what your connection was supposed to teach them. In your case, it's bringing up this energy. It's pointing you in the direction you need to go to fully be this burning fucking tree. Okay? Very rooted, long-term energy. It's very nice. Underneath it all, if you want more proof, that's a star card, by the way. That's a star card. All right, I wanted to reveal it. It's not even part of the pre-shuffle. I didn't even know it was there until just now. You know? Okay. Divine guidance on crack. So, the full moon lights up the soul's true path, the soul's true purpose. Pay attention to signs. Let's pull on the incoming energy and see what the king of fuckwits is going to do. Let's go. Let's see. I don't know. I got to get to my neutral place and we'll see what's happening. I'm shuffling the deck. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right? So why the fuck are we here? It's a very powerful full moon. Do not underestimate the signs you're being seen. Even if you think, oh, that can't be a sign. If you think that can't be a sign, look at it again. All right? All right. Anything you're not supposed to see, you won't see. All right, let's go. I can't believe the Four of Wands came out there. It's mind-blowing. That card's been representing the new path for a while. So, universe, let's go. Give me the influence of the full moon in Aries on the soulmate cycle. Why the fuck are we here? A card before the cut. Yeah, that's why. Ace of Cups floweth over. Okay? It's about feeling. Your soul's true purpose. Emphasis on the word soul. It's all feelings. It's made of love. It doesn't know fear. It doesn't know. It's all flowing here. All right? It is. Some of you on the DF side might be very emotional under the energy of this full moon. I know your runners will be, but I suspect they're going to try a hide-and-seek game with it, right? Look at that. Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from the deck after the cut, after the Ace of Cups. We're here because of love. We're here because of the soul's true purpose. We're here because it's being lit up. We're here because of that Four of Wands. We're here because of judgment. We're here because of the Empress. We're here because of Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. She holds the Ace of Cups. She gives the full cup. This is flowing. All right? I don't know whether they're going to pay attention to it or not, but that soul's true purpose is being lit up. It really is. And that came out in a couple of your readings in the Zodiac fly-through for the month, too. Sagittarius in particular. Wow. I can't get that reading out of my head. I can't even wash myself of that energy. Had to do something I rarely do. Had to light some sage. My neighbors thought I was barbecuing. What are you cooking? Nah, I ain't cooking nothing. I'm cooking the Sagittarius reading. That's what I'm cooking. All right, let's go. Shuffling the deck here. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the full moon in Aries. Woo-hoo. This is a real follow the yellow brick road energy. I'm going to tell you right now. All right. Stay on the yellow brick road. Its overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. What's fueling that? Page of Swords. God, this came out in someone's reading. I don't remember which zodiac sign it was that had this same similar kind of overall energy. Oh man, it's unreal. This is about this in the case here of the runners. Yeah, the spying energy is picked up. These runners, again, everyone, when I do a zodiac fly through for the month, they're all, you should watch them all. It's the same thing I do on the weekly reading, where except I do one reading for each sign rather than one little card pull for each sign. You're all part of a cycle. These runners are all trapped in a web of their own lies, trapped in a web of their own emotions during this full moon. Yeah, I do think they're going to be very emotional. I do think spying energy is going to pick up for sure. That's what I get off of this. And I think they're going to be feeling a lot of disappointment. And I think they're going to try and hide it. Okay, our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here is how your person's behaving in the 3D. That ought to be interesting. Right here's the soul, their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are, there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. Because we got some serious shit here. Caught in a web, caught in a trap. What's the energy around your connection right now? Let's get rolling. 8 cups. 8 cups. 8 cups. 8 cups. It's walking away from, it's about a path, right? I'm talking about the soul's true purpose. Walking the right path, the correct path. Your soul's trying to guide you down, the moon lighting it up and all that stuff. This is usually someone walking toward the 9 of cups, away from 8 broken cups. There's a little bit of bravery attached to this energy. Somebody coming towards you. Almost like a zombie. Somebody coming towards you, walking away from 8 cups. They're really in their feels. We had Ace of Cups is why we're here, followed by the most love I can pull from the deck, the Queen of Cups. Their emotions are flowing. I suspect their own inner Empress energy is up a little higher than normal. Okay, so this is good. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we clarify how they're behaving in the 3D. Yeah, like a zombie. It's a star card. Like a zombie. But the star card implies that a tower happened. So just before this is a tower, okay? And the same thing applies to the world card. The world implies judgment. Now, we didn't get a world card yet. We've had judgment up in the pre-shuffle. So yeah, something's falling on this person's head. I said it here a little bit. They're caught in a web of their own. They're caught in a trap. I mean, you're the spider here, and they're caught. They're trapped. They can't escape it. What this connection did, the emotions, the feelings, the things, you all opened up something in this person that had been shut down. And that's what soulmates are. Every soulmate you meet on any level has a key to something you're missing, or that's shut down inside your soul. You get a certain amount of it opened up when you're born, and as you go through life, you run into people and situations that open up certain things. It's all like a video game a little bit, you know. It really is. You get the gonads of Xandor, and now that's awakened me. Great. You know, well, you awakened the gonads of Xandor in this person. I'm going to tell you right now, they're behaving a bit like a zombie. This is all very divinely guided. Walking away from 8 broken cups without even thinking about it. This connection is broken. It's something that they definitely want to fix. So let's look at their soul. It bookends the 8 of cups, 6 of pentacles. See, I said there's resistance here. I said that they're going to feel all this stuff and they're going to try to hide from it. I think I've said that a couple of times. You guys won't. You guys will look at the signs and see the lit path and go straight down it. These guys here, this incoming energy is trying to hide from it because I got minor arcana here surrounding a very powerful major arcana card that has a tower attached to it. I got somebody here with a soul, you know, they know what they want to do. They know they want to give to this connection. It feels really strong. But again, there's some still trying to hide from it, still trying to pretend they're not caught in a web. And it's a little bit because the disappointment attached to this hurts their ego a little bit, just a little bit. Hidden energy. Message from the universe. Red with the Eight of Cups. Yeah. The Empress. Yeah. Came back. I knew we'd see it. I knew. It backs up everything I said about this card. About how, in a lot of ways, their own Empress energy is awake. There's a lot of bravery here. Somebody is just drawn to you. This is the attraction energy. If you were walking past a dark field, it's dark everywhere, and all of a sudden there was this tree just lighting up the thing, right? You couldn't help but put your eyes on it. Almost mesmerized by it, moving towards it. Why is this tree glowing? What's going on, right? That's kind of what's happening here. We'll find out more when we get there, but they're definitely very drawn to this connection under this energy, and they're being pointed in the direction of it, in your direction. For some of you, it results in communication, as we saw through the zodiac fly-through. For others of you, it just results in somebody making some serious life changes and using your connection as a template for those changes. Either way, you get some good energy back on you for it, right? Okay, so have some gratitude for your role here. Have some gratitude for what you've learned and all of that, because you wouldn't have gotten to your soul's true purpose, your soul's true path, without this connection in many ways. The potential final outcome, red with the star. Judgment. I just got done the whole diatribe. I talked about the tower. This card implies a tower, and we haven't had a world yet. We're still at judgment. It's up to somebody. It's divinely guided. It's all happening the way it's supposed to. The path is being lit up by that full moon. It's up to this person what they do. It really is a literal judgment time. It's judgment time. The path is lit up. It's up to them. If they get past judgment, they get to the world. They behave in a new energy, which we've been getting the world a lot in readings, so we know that energy is already here. If they don't, if they make a bad decision here and chicken out, if you will, then they get kicked back to the fool on the same level, and they get still stuck in the web, learning the same lessons round and round and round. Okay, until they learn them. It's just energy trying to balance. That's all. That's all it is. I mean, taking the hocus pocus out of it, energy in nature tries to balance, and that's all. It's just trying to balance, and if it doesn't, it tries again. That's it. All right, this should result in communication. I got multiple birds in the air here that I'm drawn to. That's nervous communication, but it is communication. We're going to clarify with the witches, which randomly at the bottom has a Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Tell me about it. Now we're going to go a little deeper. This moon is very bright. The energy allows me to go pretty deep here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go pretty deep here. Let's go. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Tell me more about this connection and its base energy of Eight of Cups. What's going on? What's happening here? All right. I can't shuffle no more. Did you see it? I don't know if I flipped it quick enough for you not to see it. What did I say about the star? Right? It implies what? Everybody all at once. A tower. Right? There you go. I mean, I rest my fucking case. You can't plan this shit. This is unreal. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. It might even fall again because this gets shuffled away. It might even fall again on top of here. I can't say for sure, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't even matter. It's a tower. Yeah. Something's happened here with these 8 broken cups. Someone is leaving these 8 broken cups. I think somebody here, this incoming energy, whoever it belongs to, whether you realize it or not, had some kind of emotional breakdown. Major emotional breakdown. And that's been coming up in the readings, and we've been talking about it. It's come up a few times in the extended, so, I don't need to elaborate on it too much. But, yeah, some kind of emotional breakdown. Something's happened on their side, or will, during the energy of this full moon. Man, this is a way to kick off a very powerful month of October, with just by being shown the light. Hey, you want to go toward the Empress? What's on top? Death. Yeah. Something's happened. Death in the tower. That's like divorce. That's like, at the very least, it's the love is gone kind of thing. So a love they have for someone, or a love they have for the life they've been living, it's gone. History. Somebody is starting over, walking bravely to the other side of that mountain. Right? And what's on the other side of that mountain? You. This is very divinely guided, you guys. Very. And the fact that I got a tower crossing here just backs that up 100%. I mean, that really makes my read on the star damn near perfect. I left a few things out because I don't want to confuse people. I always do that. I decide down the middle what I'm going to talk about in the energy. But There is something else here. It might come up when I clarify. Why is the Death card here? 10 of Pentacles. Yep. Something again, something happened in their life that they're walking away from 8 broken cups. Okay, I'm going to phrase it that way. The Death card here, what does this mean? Well, the structure of their life, something happened, ended. Now they're coming towards you. Now they're coming toward the connection. And I think they're realizing with a lot of that disappointment that's attached to this little barn owl, I think they're realizing that they did it to themselves. I think they're realizing that that they can't escape you. There's nothing that they can't escape this connection. They need to talk about it. I mean, the feelings are very, very up. Their energy's attached to this too. This isn't really about you per se. It's about the connection because it's red with the connection. We'll see what happens when we clarify. Let's clarify the star. Tell me about the star. Why is the star here? And don't give me a tower again. I don't need it. I need more. Tell me about that outlying energy on the star, because I've already talked about the star. I said all I need to say on the general energy. I want to talk about that outlier. Tell me about the outlier. It's like an energy that swirls around what I talked about, swims around the outside of it, like the moon circling the earth, right? It's just on the outside. All right, let's see. Tell me about the outlier energy attached to the star. It's the devil. Yeah, I knew it. I felt it. I could smell it. I could just smell it. Oh, it's the devil. Yeah. The environmental energy. I said it's divinely guided. They're almost like a zombie doing all of this, right? I don't know why they're doing it, but they're doing it, and things are changing and all around them, and blah 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 blah. It's all angel energy making it happen. But the problem here, part of the tower that's around things, right? The implied tower here is this is angel energy shining a light on that devil. Okay, this person's being shown all their fucking mistakes. They're not just being, the full moon isn't just lighting up their proper path. It's showing them the other paths well lit and saying, look how shitty that is. Look at what you've been living in a room with, right? Here, take a look. Oh, it's probably, and there's not, the universe is just energy. There's nothing literal to what I'm saying, but it's probably a way to get them, showing them the contrast, so that they will change direction and maybe the energy will balance this time. What's on top? Chariot. Yep. They're just going forward like a fucking zombie, just like I said. It's the soulmate connection card for me. It's this soulmate cycle is represented by this card. It's sucking them in. It's absolutely like an advertisement, like a sign outside a restaurant that says all you can eat $2.99. It's just sucking them right into this connection. They're all in, all the chips. Why is the Chariot here? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, pushing past fear. There's so much energy. What the universe is trying to say here is there's so much energy. This is a lot of energy, right? A couple of horses. That's a lot of fucking energy. There's a lot of energy here because somebody is held back for a long time. It's been pushed back. I kind of got that off the Ace of Cups too in the card before the cut. You hold that back long enough, it starts to get toxic in a way. Or at the very least, in this case, it's more pressure built up. Okay, and it's releasing fast. I mean, like a stampede. All right, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles in the soul. It's encouraging. I would have rather have seen justice here. That would have been nice. All right, I'm just going to say it. Damn you, right? I didn't get justice. But 6 of Pentacles is fine. It's close. It's close. It's minor arcana. There's still some resistance here. They still have a little bit of fear. Remember, this card is going to be read with our final, the last card that comes out. So there is still a little bit of fear. It'll probably result in communication from a pagey or something like that, or a scared Knight of Cups, for all I know. But we'll see. That's kind of the way I feel it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what the cards have to say, the way they reflect the energy. All right, let's go. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, I mean, Ace of Pentacles. It's just, come on already, is kind of what's going on. Their own soul is saying that. I'm the voice of their soul right now. Would you come on already? Let's go. You know, it's like that. We're at a point where we are at a point in the energies of the cycle, and you've seen it in the build-ups in all the readings that I've been doing, because all my readings are tied together. We are at a point here where, again, it's obvious what to do, right? What's on top? Strength, yeah. I get that. that backs up my read on what I just got done saying before I pulled that. We're at a point where, yeah, there is an opportunity to give. The strength is there for it. The heart chakra is open, at least enough, not fully. Why is the heart chakra, right? Why is the strength card here? Yeah, look what came back, Tower. Yeah. And by the way, I want to point out for those of you whose person is married or in a relationship, I now have Death, an 8 of Cups, a Tower crossing here, a Tower that directly bookends 10 Pentacles. You follow? Bye-bye. Right? That's, wow. I mean, if I was pulling like personal readings at a fair and a married or something like that, and a married couple came and sat down and I pulled the 8 of Cups, the Death card, the Tower, and the 10 of Pentacles in this specific order, I'd look at them and go, yeah, I don't think this is going to last very long, right? I think there's something about to happen here if it hadn't already. You know, that's powerful. I just wanted to point that out. But also, again, there's been a change in these runners. This moon is going to help enact a change, and they are going to stand up and fight. That 7 of Wands fell right out of there. All right, let's pull on the Empress. Let's go. Message from the universe, technically separate from the reading, but read with the energy of your connection a little bit here. I say just a little bit in this reading. The universe wants to talk about this energy. It may want to talk about you here. I'm not sure yet. All right? It keeps flip-flopping around on me. They're definitely drawn to you. It's definitely the attraction aspect of the Empress. Everybody wants to bang the Empress, remember that. But not everybody gets to. All right? You're not in Empress energy if everybody wants to bang you and you just bang everybody. That's not Empress, and that's not what the Empress does. That's not Empress energy. Because not 100% of those people are worthy of such a thing, right? So, there's your sign right there. Not everybody gets to. The Empress decides based on someone's, well, vibration, if you will. Based on someone's frequency. High vibration, low vibration. Low vibration energies don't get anywhere near the Empress. Let's go, even if they're hot. All right. Empress. What do you want to tell me about this Empress? It's crossed by the sun. They can't take their eyes, mind, soul, anything off of you. Nothing. I mean, nothing at all. They sit on the toilet and lay a turd. They think it looks like you. They won't flush it. It'll just sit there. Oh my God, it looks just like the Empress. Holy shit. You know, they'll probably take a picture of it and put it on Instagram or something. What's on top? Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Again, they just backing up my energy read. They can't take their mind off of you. Somebody here is definitely coming towards you. There's no doubt about that. This energy is incoming. Now, whether the 3D person comes with it or not, I can't say. I don't see how they cannot. This is so divinely guided with the placements of judgment and the star and the towers. The fact that I got towers in this reading, in the places I got them, it's mind-blowing. Towers are about rebuilding on solid ground, but also they fall. And what's happening with these runners is they're standing right under them when they fall. You know, it's like they tell you out here, if there's an earthquake and you're near a brick building, an old brick building, get the fuck out the way. Because those bricks that are loose up on the top fall. Lots of people get killed here or end up in the emergency room because a brick fell on their head from 4 stories up. You know, when there was a little bit of a tremor or something like that. Your runners are just standing there. Bricks falling all around them. Something in their lives come crashing down. They just can't take their mind, focus off that tree. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're coming. What did I say? I can't make this stuff up. It's 8 wands. They're coming. They're coming your way. This 10 of Pentacles here ties to the 4 of Wands that was in our pre-shuffle. That's the pathway to the moon is lighting up the path, the proper path to the proper 10 of Pentacles. They're following it. They're coming at you like a bit of a zombie. It really is like that. And we've been here before, but not with this much divinely guided energy. It's getting pretty serious now, the way energy's building, especially in the build-up to the 1010 portal and Pluto going direct, if you read my write-up on October. Now, those are very important energies that are happening. And they're happening right on top of each other. All right, let's go. Judgment, final outcome. So, we have communication leading in. I already told you this is communication. I think they show up, most of them. Now, again, Judgment is communication here. I got multiple birds in the air, so they're nervous about the communicating. The lead-in card to it is communication. However, they may show up and fuck it up. Again, they have to get past judgment. Judgment for them, the time of that, here in the final outcome, is what are they going to do? Are they going to come in and tell you how they feel, or are they going to hold back? And, you know, again, that's a fail. Because a lot of the karmic debt on the DM side, the majority of it, is around someone being vulnerable. Someone not seeing vulnerability as a weakness. And it certainly isn't. It's very self-empowering. All right, let's go. Judgment, potential final outcome. What do we get here? Why is this here? What can my viewer, I'm going to flip it. What can my viewer expect from the incoming energy here off of this judgment card? Working with the majority when I do that. Keep that in mind, okay? The magician, yeah. Wicked change. It's alchemy. It's lead into gold. It's also quick change energy. Just the environmental energy around this is magic, okay? I've been talking a lot about magic lately. I came up in a couple of readings. I don't remember whose, but there was somebody who I was encouraging them not to get in their head too much or they would miss the magic of a situation. I picked up real fast when I did the Zodiac fly-through for October. Real fast I picked up that this is one of those months for a good number of you, the majority of you, that you're going to look back years later and go, October 2023, yeah, that's when things changed. That's when things really got cooking, right? And it's a very positive change. It is not a negative thing. It's the only negative on it is if you overthink it or doubt it or don't have some faith in the energy or just keep things the same, ignoring the path being lit up. Then you miss all the magic. That's the downside. Just a lot of magic here. This is also communication. What's on top? King of Pentacles. Yep. This is red with the Chariot. Somebody here, I want to say this is a stable energy, okay? But somebody here is still hanging on to a pentacle. They're still hanging on to something from the past. I just want to say that. That's all. They're coming with good intentions. Somebody is coming with good intentions. The energy is very angel. We saw the angel frequencies. We saw the devil there, and I pointed out the light coming in through the thing. So again, but why is the King of Pentacles here specifically? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here is, normally this runner, why did the King of Pentacles come out? Because it's a very stable energy, somebody coming with good intentions. You would think things are going to go very well if this comes in, right? But still holding on to that pentacle. But I ask why it's here. I get the Eight of Pentacles, which is red with the Four of Pentacles. This is very interesting, and this is something you should take note of here. Normally, they try to distract themselves from you, okay? And just ignore it's there and go about their life. Something fell, tower fell on whatever their life is, okay? Either they got a whole new perspective on how they've been living or who they've been living with or whatever. I mean, it's, you know, if a tower fell on it. Now they're trying, the reason the King of Pentacles is here, very interesting, they're trying to distract themselves a bit from their fear. And so they're just, again, that equals sort of the way I describe it metaphorically as like a zombie coming towards you. The fear is there, they're just not paying attention to it, and things just come out. You might have a halfway decent conversation here, but I don't think it's going to be swordsy, but I suspect it's more of a practical conversation. It might seem a little odd, yet there's a lot of love behind it. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups in the cut positions, all right? So it is communication. Somebody is coming to work on this. Also, somebody here is working towards, anyway, they might be in the middle of working towards liberating themselves from whatever security blanket that they ran from you from, okay? Marriage, family, whatever it is. This is the card of the Apprentice working towards that. That's another layer of energy that's there. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe and a crossing card, see what else it wants to tell you. And I'm going to go pull some Wicked Voodoo on this. I'm going to do a pretty ad-lib extended here for the full moon. Because I do have a devil on the table, and it's the environmental energy of the 3D in their real life. And I need to see what that is. I need to dig in and see what that angel energy is shining a light on. And I want to see what happened. The towers with the 10 of Pentacles, I want to see what happened. And I want to see why all of a sudden you matter so much. You're the only thing. I'm going to pull on the divine energy here. All right? If it'll let me. It doesn't always. Might say none of your business, Steve. Okay. Fine. I'll try. Right? You don't try, you don't get. And then I'll pull a pyramid, of course, a timeline and all that kind of stuff. So let's, and I'll open the reading by pulling on you. I want to know what this full moon is doing for you. Okay, so let's see. What else you want to tell everybody before we go here? What else? Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, and there's that Four of Pentacles again. Yeah. Somebody, again, it's just backing up my energy read. Somebody's ignoring the fear. Somebody, the nostalgia, the connection, all these roots, all these past lives, all that energy that's built up. It's what I talked about over here. That them holding back, it built up a lot of energy. And it's just bursting out. It's bursting out. However, you should know, just for empathy purposes, if the conversation seems weird to you, okay, because it could stay lit, it could lead to something with an Ace of Wands, or it might not. But if it seems weird to you, the conversation, it seems very practical for someone who's so in love, right? Before you ding me for reading the energy wrong, well, I don't know what Steve was talking about. Remember, there is fear there. Whether you can ignore it, you can ignore anything you want, right? It doesn't make it go away, right? I mean, it's just what it is. So, I mean, people are, and that's human nature. People do it all the time. There's plenty of people pushing up daisies who ignored symptoms, ignored things, because they could, At the end of the day here, there's fear underneath there. So if the conversation seems a little weird, now you know. That's why, okay? That said, yeah, they're pushing past it because the power of the connection, I'll phrase it that way, is much stronger than the fear. Much stronger. All right? That's your reading. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. We got towers and devils and divine energy and pyramids and pulling on you. It should be fun. We'll get some beer. We'll have a cake. I don't know. We'll do something. I doubt we'll have any of that. But that's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.